Hi everybody, Hassan Shariq, regulated Canadian immigration consultant, back with another video on Canadian immigration. So recently I posted a video about the new public policy that Government of Canada has announced about PGWP, one-time PGWP extension, the postgraduate work permit extension. And there were a lot of questions which I received on my social media platforms about that particular program. When I uploaded that particular video, it was just an announcement, and because the applications were supposed to open from the 27th of Jan, so people have had some issues, queries in terms of the eligibility period. So I thought I'll make a quick video where I will share with you the updates that are there right now and some clarifications on a few things. So what we will do is that right away we will move on to the web page, the Canadian government's official web page, where they have all the details, and then we'll read it through, discuss a few things so that you have better clarity. And if you still have questions, you're always more than welcome to post them in the comment section of the video. So let's yeah. So this is the web page where we have all the details. What I will do is that I will zoom in so that it is a little more clear to all of you. Or maybe, no. Okay. So looking at this public policy, and as I said, that we will sort of read it through together. So first of all, this says specifically for people who have been impacted because of the COVID situation. It is a one-time extension that people will get on their postgraduate work permit if they fulfill certain eligibility requirements, because postgraduate work permits are non-extendable. You only get it for once. You cannot have it extended. Now, in terms of the eligibility to apply for this, and this will be an 18 months postgraduate work permit, up to 18 months. So the maximum that you could get is about 18 months. First of all, the application has to be done online. So if you see at the top, you have to apply online by July the 27th. Who is eligible to apply? So to be eligible for this open work permit, you must, and I am going to sort of highlight this, you must meet the following 5 requirements. If you're missing on any of these, you don't have a chance. Number 1, your postgraduate work permit, PGWP, either expired on or after Jan 30th, 2020. So either your PGWP already expired, but the expiry date must not be earlier than Jan 30, 2020. So if your PGWP expired on 29th Jan 2020, you're not eligible for this. 30th Jan 2020 and afterwards, you are eligible for this. So this is one condition. Or if your PGWP is still valid and it's maybe going to expire in some more months, you are still eligible for this. But in that case, the condition is that your PGWP will expire within 4 months from the date you apply for this open work permit. 4 months, within 4 months. Now for this, the important thing is that, and this is where a lot of people have submitted questions as to what is that closing date, till when are they eligible. So see, the application window for this particular PGWP is between 27 Jan 2021 up until, if you apply online by July 27, 2021. So the last date to apply, excuse me, for this particular PGWP extension is 27 July 2021. Now, if you read these two things together, this clause says that your PGWP will expire within 4 months. So see, if you're applying on the last date, which is July 27, 2021, the maximum time can be 4 months from 27 July. So what will that be? 27 August, 27 September, 27 October, and 27 November. There might be 1 or 2 days here and there. So if your PGWP is expiring by 27 November 2021, you can apply. If it is anything after that, you cannot apply. So for a lot of people asking questions, there were a lot of people who asked questions if their PGWP is expiring on 2022, will they be eligible? No. If it is December 2021, no. Okay. Another important thing, you were in Canada, the second eligibility factor, you were in Canada as of Jan 27, 2021, when the public policy took effect, and have stayed in Canada since then. So if for somebody whose PGWP already expired or had a PGWP, but that person was not over here, they're not eligible for it. So the date when this was made effective, which was 27th January 2021, you should have been in Canada. And since then, from that date till the time that you apply, you must have stayed in Canada. So this is very important. For those who've left, this is not a possibility. Third eligibility requirement, you either have a temporary resident status. So this could be that you have a status like you still are on a PGWP, or you change your status to a visitor record or some other permit, but you stayed in. Or you lost your temporary resident status, but you already applied to restore it. So before, if your status has been lost and you would want to apply for this, like if you meet other eligibility requirements, then you are required to first have your status restored, apply for a restoration of status, and then apply for this. If you've not applied for a restoration first, you cannot apply for this particular extension. Then if you lost your temporary resident status, but you'll apply to restore it at the same time as applying for this open work permit. So you can submit both applications together, but if you've not applied at the same time or before the PGWP extension, then you're not eligible. Moving on, you include in your application that you're applying for an open work permit under this public policy. So once you're applying for this particular application, and I've seen a lot of people commenting that they've actually inserted something else. They wrote something else as to some other kind of work permit or something. And that's where, you need help of a professional helping you with this. And if you would want to, you can do it all by your own. By no means am I saying that you need to, but if you want to do it with some peace of mind, you should always use the services of a licensed immigration advisor, a lawyer, to put up your case. So this must be mentioned. This is an important thing. 5, you have a valid passport. The work permit will be issued for up to 18 months from the date of approval or until your passport expires, whichever comes first. So again, this is very important. A lot of people have this issue with their original PGWPs as well. It will be granted for a period of up to 18 months, conditional on the validity or the date of expiry of your passport. If there is enough time on your passport, like your passport will expire, say maybe in 2 years' time, they will grant you for 18 months. If it is not the case, then it will be granted for the duration of your passport validity. So for those whose passport validity, who fulfill all other requirements, but the passport validity might be less than 18 months, a good option will be to right away apply for a new passport, get the new passport done, and then apply for it. because you can actually apply for this up until 27th July, so you do have time. Okay, how to apply? No, that's not all that. What you need is you need to apply online. So for those who already have a CIC account, you can go online and you can submit your application. That way, there is an instruction guide as well where all the steps are mentioned. You scan the documents, which is pretty much your ID documents, your current status documents, like if you already have a valid status, if you've applied for that, those documents, you make the fee payment online, and then it gets into processing. If you're applying from within Canada, in most cases, if you're already in Canada, you would have your biometrics done already for some other visa application, and biometrics are valid for 10 years, so that's not an issue. But if not, then right now they're in an exemption. So for those who do not have their biometrics done, they can have an exemption on this. You'll have your online account made, and that's how you move forward. And one important piece, upload the correct document. So I'm kind of highlighting this. You need to include the documents listed in your application, all the documents that they require, including a letter that says you're applying for an open work permit under the public policy facilitating the issuance of an open work permit to former or current PGWP holders. Now, if you submit everything else, but you don't submit this particular letter, your application can be denied. So very important, and they've highlighted a letter. So this has to be a self-written thing. It's not supposed to be any kind of form or something. So you are required to submit this as well. Yep, that's perfect. So that's all the details. I think now a lot of people who had these queries as to till what date are you eligible to apply. People with valid PGWPs, what are the last dates that they could apply? I'll repeat, anything after 27th of November 2021, if your PGWP is expiring after that date, you're not eligible to apply for this. There are certain other eligibility conditions. You can be awarded this PGWP extension for up to 18 months, dependent if you have enough time available on your passport in terms of the expiry date. If not, have a new one made right away. So that's about it. Hopefully, all the PGWP extension holders now have clarity. If you like this video or any other video, do support the channel. Consider subscribing for those who have not subscribed. Share it with others. For any questions and queries, just use the comment section, post those questions and queries, and I'll be happy to help all of you. If you need help with application for this particular PGWP or any other, you can use our paid services. If you just want to discuss one or two things, you need to book a paid consultation session. You can book that by going on our website. There is a book consultation session. You can do a 30-minute virtual consultation directly with me, and I'll be able to guide you on your cases. Case-specific queries, we are not able to answer any of these through emails and stuff. We can do a basic assessment, but case-specific queries, you have to book a paid consultation. That's how it goes, because then we look at all the details, and then that's legal advising. So that's it for now. Take very good care of yourself and your families. Till the next time that we meet through another video, bye-bye and Allah Hafiz.